Oh, girl. I could feel the plump. I could feel the plump. Oh my God.
One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah.
What's really good, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out some new makeup products that have not gone viral yet. And I say that because there is a pretty good chance that some of these products could go viral. I just haven't heard many people talk about them yet, but they are all products that I'm really excited to try and test out in today's video. So I'm gonna give you guys all the deets, give you guys my first initial thoughts, first impressions, do a little mini speed review. So if you're into that, make sure you guys stop what you're doing, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel because it is completely free. You know what I love to say on my channel, if it's free, it's for me. So if it's free, I know it's for you too. And while you're at it, you might as well turn on your post notifications as well. Just go ahead and click that bell and set the notification settings to all. So that way YouTube will notify you anytime I upload a brand new video. With that being said, let's go ahead and zoom in and let's get started on today's video. So I will be using the brand new Myra and Karina eyeshadow palette. They came out with an entire collection when they launched their makeup line, Jamila Cosmetics. So this is my first time trying anything from the brand. This is what the overall packaging looks like. You get a total of 15 eyeshadows for $35. You get a full-size mirror as well. You have a good mixture between colors. So you have your neutrals, your colors, and also your shimmers up top. You guys know me, I'm a neutral type of girl, and because I have so many things to do today, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna start off with the shade 1994, and I'm gonna put this in my crease as my transitional color. So far, I will say that these eyeshadows definitely pack a punch. They're very pigmented, and honestly, the mattes are really, really good. Usually I am pretty picky whenever it comes to a matte eyeshadow. Like, it has to be creamy, it has to be blendable, but most importantly, it definitely has to be pigmented, and if it's not pigmented right off the bat, it has to be buildable. But these definitely pack a punch all at once, which I personally can really appreciate in an eyeshadow. Look at that. The blend is stunning. The next shade I'm gonna pick up is right next to it. It's called Womb Buddy, and I'm gonna take it here, right here in the outer V, and just blend. With an even smaller brush, I'm gonna pick up the shade called Teddy, and I'm gonna use this to smoke out the outer part of the eye. So far, I'm really obsessed with the color story. Like, I love all of these neutrals right down here. I feel like they all blend very, very well together. And I feel like that's important whenever you come out with an eyeshadow palette. You wanna pick a scheme of colors that blend very nicely together, that's very easy to create an eye look with, because when you start to get like really like fancy with it, sometimes the average consumer can look at the palette and they're just like, well, what the f am I supposed to do with this? I think they did such a great job configuring the palette. I'm now gonna go in with a shade called Nocturnal, which is the black in the palette, and I'm gonna use it to create a wing. So I actually had every intention on keeping this look very matte, but I figured since this is like an overview of the eyeshadow palette, I definitely wanna use some of the shimmers. So they have these two shades here, Glam and Queen. I'm thinking of going in with a shade called Glam on a flat brush, and I'm just gonna pop it like right in here. Oh! That is really pretty. So let's take a break from the eyes and let's start working on the skin. I'm gonna go in with this primer here. This is by the brand Cali Ray. This is called the So Blown Blurring Collagen Peptide Primer, and apparently it's a clean hydrating complexion primer. On the back it says smooth all over face before applying foundation or skin tint. Use alone for a blurred out, no makeup look. This is what the packaging looks like, so I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out. Oh, okay. Very different for what I was expecting. Honestly, whenever I think of a blurring primer, I think of a silicone primer. This definitely has kind of like a silicone feel to it, but it definitely feels a little bit more hydrating in my hand. So I'm going to take it here and I'm gonna focus it in the areas where I do have a little bit more enlarged pores. You guys, this blurred out my pores so much. Like this side compared to this side, my mind is freaking blown. It looks so good. I am really, really impressed by that primer. What do you guys think? I need to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Before going in with my next product, I definitely want to revisit my Sephora collection Best Skin Ever Concealer in the shade 13P. I did talk about this in my previous video. It is a multi-use concealer that retails for $15. There's a total of 50 shades in the line, and I personally really love it. So I'm actually going to use this to conceal underneath my eyes and also cover up some of these blemishes because your girl is really struggling right now. I don't know what it is, but I think my acne is coming back after pregnancy. I'm a little sad because I was really enjoying my beautiful pregnancy skin. I may have to schedule an appointment with a dermatologist to get this under control before it really takes a turn for the worst. To buff and blend it out, I'm just going to use this brush here by It Cosmetics. It's their Heavenly Luxe complexion brush, and it's one of my favorites. And in case you guys were wondering, yes, I am still very much obsessed with the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever Concealer. I mean, come on. Look at that coverage. For $15, honey, you really can't beat it. So I've actually said this time and time again over on my Instagram, but there's something so luxurious about buying into Dior makeup. So I picked up a powder foundation. This is the Forever Natural Velvet No Transfer Long Wearing Compact Foundation. I picked mine up in the shade 3N, so we're gonna see what this is all about. I love the packaging on this. Ooh, oh, wow, this pops out. So I started tapping into the product. Compact pops out. This is what it looks like, has the Dior logo, also has a sponge, but you guys know, I mean, I never really use sponges. I'm just gonna take this and really just like press it into the skin. I do wanna switch to a flat brush just because I wasn't really feeling the one from e.l.f. And I'm gonna use this because I have like more real estate with the brush to kind of just press the foundation into my skin. Okay, so this is one of those things where I will say for $60, I don't think I'm impressed. This is sad. I mean, I feel like there's so many other like powder foundations that are just as good as this, but just not as expensive. I feel like with this, you're really paying for the brand name. Like it looks really pretty. Like my skin looks gorgeous. It doesn't look overly dry, but big but, I'm gonna stick to the one for Makeup Forever, especially because there's 30 shades and it's $40. Like Dior 60, Makeup Forever 40. That's a $20 price difference. I'ma save my coins. Before I go in with my actual lip color, I really want to try this out by Beauty Creations. This is the Plump and Pout Lip Plumping Booster, and I think the packaging on this is so cute. It's like genius. It's almost like a lip injector. So I'm just going to figure out how to use this for one. Oh, open, close. I don't know how to use this. Hold on. Okay, so you have to like click it and open it for one. Woo, that was a lot. Okay. Oh, girl. I could feel the plump. I could feel the plump. Oh my God. Honestly, I like it. I do like it. It is a little much for me. If you are a part of like the little itty bitty lip committee, then I think that this will be like a favorite for you because I can see it actually working and actually plumping the lips. I feel like it's giving my lips like a flush of color, if you will. Cute. Let's go in with my lip color. I'm gonna start off with an oldie but a goodie. This is the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Bear. I'm gonna line my lips with this completely. Like if you guys haven't tried this, get on it. It's definitely a staple in my collection. So my lip color of choice is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a newer lip color for me. This one is in the shade Yes Honey, and I'm just gonna put this all over. So that pretty much wraps up today's first impressions, but of course we gotta do a little first impressions roundup at the very end. So first up on the chopping block is the Myra and Karina eyeshadow palette. Do I think the look I came up with is groundbreaking? No, but what I really love about the palette is that you have this row of neutrals on the bottom. So if you wanted to be basic like I did today, you could be basic and create a very typical everyday type of glam, or you can use the center row, which has a bunch of different colors in it. So for me, this makes for a very universal palette, a palette that's really nice to travel with because you have different options within the palette. It's not too big, it's a perfect size. The formula is really good as well. You guys saw the proof is in the pudding. The mattes blend it beautifully together. They didn't get patchy. The shimmers upon application, they're very, very buttery and beaming. I didn't need to add Fix Plus, so that really says a lot about the shimmer. So So I do really like this palette. I do want to continue using it, so I'll keep you guys updated in a future video. This shit, I'm just kidding. I do really like the lip, or what is this? The Plump and Pout Lip Plumping Booster by Beauty Creations. I really love the packaging. I feel like the packaging really sold me. I feel like if I was to whip this out of my purse, people would think it was really cute, very different, very unique. I do think that the plumping effect is a little intense, but if you can get past it, I think it really does what it says it does. It really gives you that pout, that plumping effect. My lips feel juicy. The Cali Ray Blurring Peptide Primer probably is gonna be my new go-to blurring primer. I feel like I haven't used a blurring primer in so long. This really does what it says it does. Like, it blurs out your skin. If I wanted more of like a blurring no makeup look, I could very well toss this on. So this is definitely something that's going in my everyday makeup bag. The Dior foundation looks really, really good on the skin. Do I think it's worth $60 though? Not at all. Unfortunately, not all Dior products hit. This was a miss. That is pretty much it for today's video, you guys. My camera's about to die. It is overheating. I don't want to ramble on much more. If you guys have any new products that you want me to test out in a future video, drop them down below in the comments. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.